Hello, everyone. Good evening. Today is Saturday, the 1st of April. Have some time now because it's weekend and thought of coming by to share with you some of the knowledge in Bazi reading using Michelle Yeoh as a case study today. Okay, so before I start, perhaps I will just put down today's topic first as it will be clearer for my viewers to understand what I'm doing. All right, because a lot of my viewers they are uh, most of them are foreigners. They are not Chinese speaking, and they may not be too familiar with concepts related to Bazi. Perhaps I will just give a very brief introduction of what Bazi reading is about. In terms of Chinese astrological reading, Bazi is one of the systems that is most commonly used because of its level of accuracy and because of its very elegant structure. What I meant by elegant is that just by looking at the eight characters within a Bazi birth chart, you will be able to decode or reveal the destiny of a person. So perhaps before I start, I will just switch on the birth chart of Michelle Yeoh so that all of you will be able to know what I'm talking about. All right, so without further ado, let me share the screen. Okay, so today the person I'm going to talk about is Michelle Yeoh. All right, I believe she's no stranger to people who actually like to watch movies. Recently, she has actually has received a very prestige award for a movie that she has starred in. All right, perhaps I will first share her birth chart. All right, because I can only derive her date of birth from Wikipedia, and there's no way I can actually know what is her exact time of birth. The time of birth is actually very important in terms of 八字 and 紫微斗数 reading because the time of birth basically will reveal to you the ultimate achievement of a person's life. It reveals to you the person's children also, and reveal to you the condition, the life condition of someone's old age. All right. So without further ado, perhaps let me share my link to my viewers first, so that more people can come by and listen and to discuss with me, because that's the very purpose of why I want to have a live session. Is really to invite more people to get to know what is Bazi reading and how Bazi reading can actually help us to live a better life, as we are able to predict the future, know what are the pitfalls, what are the period of time whereby we will be able to achieve great success. These are all the purposes as to why we want to learn Bazi reading. So hopefully I will have viewers come by to join me tonight and to discuss some of the concepts related to Bazi reading. Okay, so I basically have sent out my video link. Hopefully today's sharing will be an interesting one for my viewers. So let's get back to the birth chart of Michelle Yeoh. As I have mentioned, there's no way I can actually find out her exact time of birth. But from Wikipedia, I can clearly determine his date of birth. All right, as it is stated here clearly, it is in the year of 1962, in the month of August, 6th of August. And by looking at his or her life history, there are actually many significant events that took place, especially in the year that is ending with the number three. For example, when she was when she was about 20 years old, in the year 1983, Michelle Yeoh actually won the Miss Malaysia World Contest. She was Malaysia's representative at Miss World 1983. And additionally, when we look at the year 1993, all right, perhaps we just fast forward. 1993 is where she appeared in the Heroic Trial 1993. And it is also a film that was very popular in Hong Kong. All right, I personally grew up in Hong Kong and actually has watched many of her movies during my younger days. All right, so it's very interesting that whenever she entered into the year that is ending with the number 3, she will receive some forms of awards or being engaged as some very important actors playing significant role in some very famous movies in the past. And when we look at this year, which is also 2023, a year ending with the number 3 as well, she has actually received the an award that is very prestige. This award that she won was, okay, perhaps I just do a clear search, right? 2023, Michelle Yeoh Award. Okay, the name of the award is Best Actress Oscar. Right, as according to the internet, Michelle Yeoh make history as the first Asian woman. Right, perhaps I will enlarge this text. Michelle Yeoh make history as the first Asian woman to win Best Actress at the Academy Awards. So we can once again observe that as long as this is a year that is ending with number 3, she will often receive awards or become very famous, become the headlines in the news, or some very positive things will happen to her. Perhaps we can go through some of the history. Actually, in the year 2013 as well, all right, 2013, right, Yeoh received the Excellence in Asian Cinema Award during the 7th Asian Film Awards in March 2013 also. And then on the 1st of June 2013, Yeoh was awarded the Panima Satya Makota, which carries the title Tan Sri, during the investiture ceremony in conjunction with the birthday of Yang di Pertuan Agong, who is the king of Malaysia. And this title is actually a very prestige title in Malaysia, Tan Sri. Okay, perhaps we just go to Wikipedia and try to understand what is it. What does it mean actually? Tan Sri is the second most senior federal title and honorific used to denote recipients of the Panima Manku Nagara, Commander of the Order of Defender of the Right. All right, so it is a very, very prestigious title. So we can actually observe, right, as long as there is a year that is ending with number 3, she will tend to receive some form of very important title from some form of public recognition. Perhaps we can also go to the year 2003, right, to observe if there are anything that happened significantly, any significant events that happened in the year 2003. 2003. Perhaps we can also check 1993. I believe she was married also somewhere in 1993. Anyway, the reason why I want to trace back and look at her personal history is really to determine her date of or the time of birth. the exact time of birth. In terms of Bazi reading, I have concluded that her time of birth is actually of the Wuxi, as stated here. Why do I say so? Because as all of us know, right? Okay, not all of us will know, but for my students will know that there is a Bazi relationship that is called Wu Kui combination. And the reason why I have chosen the time of birth of Michelle Yeoh to be of Wu is basically of this combination, this fire combination formation, which is a Huoju or fire combination. Let me explain to you why from a Bazi perspective. Michelle Yeoh was born in the year Ren Ying, okay, which is right here, Ren Ying, and in the month Ding Wei, on the day Bing Zhi, and assuming the time Wu Xu. Hers is a weekday master. Why is that so? Why do I say that hers is a weekday master? Perhaps I will write it down for you to explain to you step by step. Okay, so referring back to her birth chart, I will explain to you step by step as to why I concluded that her day master is one that is weak. In terms of Bazi reading, the Bing fire will always be the focus point of a Bazi analysis, regardless who you are, whether you are born in America, Australia, Africa, China, Taiwan, whatever countries, regardless where you are born in, you will always look at the day master as the focus point to describe you as the person. And the month of branch, which is right here, is always a very powerful influencing factor to the strength of the day master. All right, in this case, which is Bing fire. Bing, which is fire, will be exhausted by the element earth. All right, this is earth element. This is fire. And I have mentioned previously that the month of branch is the most influencing, the most powerful factor that influence the strength of the day master. Therefore, if she's having a Wei Earth as the month pillar of branch, then we can conclude that her day master strength is being exhausted. All right, this is the first factor that will lower the strength of her day master. The second factor that will lower the strength of her day master is right here, Xu, and that's the reason why I assumed her time of birth to be of Wu Xu, because first of all, Wu is earth and Xu is earth. All right, all this will also lower the strength of her day master, causing her day master to be weak. Thirdly, she is sitting on a Zhi water, which is once again another factor that will lower her day master strength, given the fact that water will be able to eliminate fire according to the Wu Xing cycle, in which water will eliminate fire, fire will eliminate metal, metal will eliminate wood, and wood will eliminate earth. So you can always revert to the Wu Xing cycle if you are not sure what I'm talking about. All right, but fortunately, she is having a Yin wood at the heavenly stem, at the earth branch of the year pillar, which is supported by this Ren water at the heavenly stem. According to the Wu Xing cycle, water will actually enhance wood. And this wood here will enhance the strength of the Bing fire day master. Thus, given that out of the seven, we also have one more Ding fire here, which is able to enhance her day master strength. So basically, out of 7 other characters within her birth chart, there are basically 5 characters that will exhaust her strength, but only 2 characters that will strengthen her day master. Therefore, we can conclude that hers is a weak day master. And looking at all the year in which there are all the year that is ending with the number 3, okay, number 3. Let's look at the year 1983, in which she won the first beauty pageant contest, all right, the beauty contest. That was exactly of the year of Kui Hai, right, which is right here, Kui Hai, which is having a Kui water, heavenly stamp. And I have mentioned earlier on, Kui will be able to pair with Wu Earth to form a fire combination formation, thus strengthening her inherently weak day master. Right? There are too many WhatsApp messages sending to me, so I will turn off the notification first. And let's look at the year. Let's say 2023, which is this year also. All right, this year 2023, which is also of a Kui water day master. Sorry, a Kui water heavenly stamp at the year pillar. All right. So once again, there's another Wu Kui, okay, Wu Kui, forming a fire combination formation, thus benefiting her. As I've taught earlier on, for someone who has a weak day master, you would need to have your day master strength enhanced in order to achieve great success in life, which is exactly the case for Michelle Yeoh. Okay, thus I will just open up her photo in case at this moment you still don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Okay, this is Michelle Yeoh. All right. In case at this moment you still don't know who I'm talking about. All right. This is Michelle Yeoh. Okay. This is Michelle Yeoh. All right. This is the actress that I'm talking about. All right. Very talented actress. Who is also good in Kung Fu. All right. Chinese martial arts. And one of the most famous movies that she has made recently is the what we call the um, everything everywhere all at once. All right, this is the movie that was starring Michelle Yeoh as the main actress, and she has actually won I believe this award, all right, in the year 2023, the 95th Academy Awards, all right. She's actually the first Asian actress to has won such very kind of prestige award, all right, in this ceremony. So that is the reason why I have concluded that her time of birth is of the Wu Earth, because whenever she has entered the year ending with number 3, right, as I've already mentioned, right, for such as 1993, even 2013, all right, is the year in which she received the very prestige title from the King of Malaysia as the Sun Ju or something, right? I'm not too familiar with the Malaysia the Tanzri, okay, Tanzri or something. All right. So all this actually points to very auspicious development as long as there is a Wu combination, right? A Wu Earth combination pairing with Kui water, which form a fire combination formation that is very auspicious for her or will bring about good luck to her life. All right, so let's take a look at some of the comments. Thank you very much, Aries, for watching, and Mr. Rich Young also. Yep, so basically, there are a lot of things that we can observe from Bazi reading. And we can also see, right, I had mentioned before, for people who are very successful or very rich, most of the time, they will have this kind of storages within their life. And such is the case for Michelle Yeoh also. This she here, which is a fire storage, can actually be opened by wood. And we can observe after her 1983, when she has won her first beauty contest, after that all the way, she has entered into wood and fire kind of decade trends throughout her life. For example, from 1982 to 1991 is of a wood enhancing fire decade trend, followed by 1992, all right, to 2001 is one of a wood enhanced by a water storage. And after that, 2002 to 2011 is of a water enhancing wood. Likewise, from 2012 to 2021 is of a water enhancing wood elemental trend. And all these are able to open the fire storage and the wood storage that are located, one at the hour of branch and another one at the month of branch. This wood, this way here is actually a wood storage. All right, just to revise with you some of the concepts in Bazi reading, there are various storages such as Shi is of the fire storage, Chun is of the water storage, all right, and Wei is of the wood storage, Chou is of the metal storage. And we can often observe, actually, this is of She is also of the earth storage. If we observe most very famous or successful people, they would often have this kind of storages within their life, within their original Bazi birth chart. And whenever these kind of storages are being opened by the elements that are present within the decade trends, these are the period of times whereby they will certainly rise to fame, become very successful, become very, very famous, or become very, very rich. Okay, so Michelle Yeoh is another classic example of someone who have storages that are beneficial for her life. All right, and as I mentioned earlier on, whenever she has entered into a year ending with number 3, which is of a Kui water heavenly stems, that will form a fire combination formation with her our pillar heavenly stem, which is Wu Earth, bringing about great success to her life, great fame, fortune, and also other form of public recognition for her achievements. Okay, so such are the very interesting points regarding Bazi reading. Hello, Mr. Terence. Mr. Terence is my student from America. Thank you very much for watching. And yes, just to touch on the Bazi lesson that will be starting on the 9th of April. All my students will be receiving the Zoom link to have a live session with me on the 9th of April, and also during the subsequent weekends. Okay, so for all the students who have subscribed to my intensive Bazi analysis course, do get ready. Do carry out some form of background reading, which can be found within the student portal on my website. Right? Perhaps I will just type down my website address in case there are students who are not yet familiar with my website. So please feel free to log into the student portal within my website and begin on your own some form of background reading, because the course that is commencing on the 9th of April will focus mainly on the application of Bazi. How do we decode a Bazi birth chart? How do we know when will someone become extremely wealthy, or even someone will become bankrupt, or experience health problems, or relationship problems, experiencing divorce, etc., doing certain decade trends, and who are actually having the potential to achieve great success within this lifetime. So all these will be taught to you starting from the 9th of April. For the students who have subscribed, please remember to do some background reading first, so that when I touch on the practical aspects of Bazi reading, the application of Bazi reading, you will be able to catch up to follow instantly. Okay. So I also will want to advise all students to be patient in this learning journey, because the learning of Bazi will be a lifelong process. It is not something that you will be told. It's not a subject that you can easily pick up within just a few months, to be extremely honest. So I will encourage all my students to ask me questions whenever you have doubts or confusions within Bazi reading. I will be more than glad to answer your questions, right? And for the rest of the viewers who are interested in learning Bazi reading, you are welcome to join me on the 9th of April for this intensive Bazi analysis course, which will teach you on how to improve your life condition. How are you able to carry out indirect wealth hacking, for instance, to improve wealth in your life? And of course, there will be instructions, or not so-called instructions, but tips on how to improve your life using Bazi. So it is a very informative course. It is a course that will be highly beneficial to everyone. So if you are interested to find out more, feel free to WhatsApp me. All right, and I will be more than glad to explain to you more uh, regarding this course. Perhaps I will just write down my WhatsApp number. So far, I already have a student from America, such as Mr. Terence, who have subscribed for the course. Thank you very much, Mr. Terence. And please remember, Mr. Terence, whenever you have any questions, you are welcome to ask me, right? I'm just a WhatsApp message away. Feel free to post me any questions. I will be more than glad to guide you along. Are the students that I currently having, they are from Malaysia, from Singapore, another one from Canada, another one which is from Indonesia. So I have students from across the globe, and regardless of your nationality, regardless of your even your religious beliefs, whether you are Christians, whether you are Islam or Taoist or Buddhist, you are all right. All are welcome to learn. Bazi is not an exclusive knowledge to the Chinese only. All right, it is a form of knowledge that is very beneficial for people from any countries, as it is able to it is very much like a form of DNA decoding. Nowadays we have weather forecasts, we have DNA decoding, and Bazi is basically a form of decoding of your destiny. For example, I have shared with you Michelle Yeoh's birth chart. Okay, Bazi is very elegant in the sense that just by looking at these 8 characters, you will be able to tell a lot about someone's life. So let's say you are someone who are interested in learning Bazi, and when you pour out your birth chart, how are you able to independently decode your own birth chart? How are you able to tell when you will become famous, become wealthy, or when you will become sick? Just by looking at this day master and the elements that are surrounding this day master. Yes, you are able to do so exactly, as long as you are able to comprehend the various important relationships in Bazi reading, such as the conflating relationships, the combination relationships, the clashing relationships, the self-harm relationships, the 10 gods relationships, and the Wu Xing energy cycle. All these, once you have learned them and you are able to apply them onto the Bazi chart, you will be able to have the secrets of your destiny revealed to you instantly. Okay, so I would say this is really a very powerful tool. I personally have studied Bazi for more than 30 years. I was taught by my father. My father is someone who is very well versed in feng shui, and feng shui is a form of environmental science, natural science, right? What we Chinese often use to construct buildings and to construct, work offices, factories, for instance. All right, feng shui is another powerful tool in terms of Chinese metaphysics. But I would say Bazi is one of a kind. It's really very elegant and it's a very accurate prediction tool for your life. And just by looking at your original birth chart and the decade trends, you will be able to know throughout your life what are the beneficial years, what are the dangerous years, what are the years that you will get married, what are the years that you are likely to have children, etc. All right. So this course that I'm conducting will touch on all these topics, and I will share with you all the knowledge that I have accumulated for the past 30 years of my life unreservedly, and allowing you to ask any questions related to Bazi reading and to demystify any doubts, any confusions that you have towards this subject. So thank you all for watching. Today is Saturday, and I believe all of you are also having a kind of have have a kind of rest day this for tomorrow, which is Sunday. So wishing you kind of will have a good Sunday tomorrow. And if you have any questions, do feel free to WhatsApp me. All right, I am just a WhatsApp message away. So thank you all for watching. Any questions from any viewers before I leave? Anyone who like to post any questions and for me to answer anything, or you would like to ask something about your own life, you are welcome to do so. Any questions from any viewers? Any questions? Anyone who like to ask anything regarding your own life or your own Bazi chart, or any concepts related to Bazi reading? If not, then I will call it a day. Thank you all for watching, and please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also please like and share my video. So I will see you all in the next live video. Have a good evening. Bye bye.